Hello everyone and welcome to Forza Horizon 4. Today we're going to be testing out the Nissan Pulsar GTi-R, also known as the Nissan Sunny GTi-R if you are from Europe. So this was a car designed to take part in Group A rallying. It didn't do very well, but we'll just ignore that fact. Other things about this car is Mighty Car Mods named it the best JDM two-door all-wheel drive car, which, now that I look at it, I can see why. I haven't driven it yet. It has the same engine as a Nissan Silvia, which is going to be interesting, especially considering that they put 227 horsepower in this. I love two-door Japanese cars. I don't know why, I just do. And this feels really nice. It's smooth to drive. It's fast as a lot of cars. This does feel like a Nissan Silvia, except all-wheel drive. So basically, like my Nissan Silvia, which is also all-wheel drive, but we'll ignore that fact. So it's got 2-litre turbocharged i4, front engine, 1.24 tons, so 62% weight distribution towards the front, 5-speed transmission, and it was built between 1990 and 1994. So this does feel quite nice to drive. It's not exactly slow either, so I think instead of doing the stupid tests we do, we're going to just go straight into the tuning area and see how fast it actually is. So not trying to work out my stupid system of timing it. We're just going to go into the upgrades and tuning. What is the top speed and what's the 0 to 60 time? 0 to 60 in 5 seconds dead. And 151 miles an hour top speed. That isn't bad. Okay, what sort of upgrades have we got in this? It feels heavy. So I'm thinking tyres up a bit to sport. Fatten them slightly. Get some nicer rims on them. Ooh. I like these. Put these on. Make them slightly bigger for style purposes. Out a bit. There we go. Now what sort of... Do not do this. That is just stupid. Don't do that. And I can tell you now that this is going to be hideous, so I'm going to look away whilst I put it on, so it's safe. So look away now if you don't want to see the ugliest thing of all time. You can look back now. Okay. I have no idea what it looked like, but I'm just assuming it was ugly. Right, let's put in some street brakes. Lower it slightly. Stiffen it a bit. Weight reduction we're going to do... Ooh, let's make this thing top of B class. This is still going to feel really heavy. The one thing it doesn't have a problem with is power, so we're going to just leave it like it is. So how do we get this up to top of B class? Because I really don't want to do power, because it just feels like a waste, because the engine's good enough. Ah, that's how we do it. Install setup. Ooh, yeah, that seems quite good. Right, we're back. Let's hope it saved the changes to the car. And it has. Okay, let's see what it does now. So, the 0 to 60 time is... I'm going to bet 4 seconds. 4.7. And the top speed is 151. But essentially what we did was handling. It feels very nippy, but it doesn't feel light either. I could max it, but I'm not going to because I'd have to put on a rear wing to make it controllable. And I don't want to do any Forza aero. The Forza customizations are a bit tragic on this thing, aren't they? I've just remembered this is actually a rally car. Well, it didn't really do any well, so I'm just going to use it as a street car. Well, as a street car, it is quite good. Let's check out the interior. Ooh. Very basic. Usually I'd like basic, but this is a bit too basic. Right. This car does look cool, and it's got 2 plus 2 and a bit seats. Ooh. Ooh. Those brakes are not bad. So we're going to do some light off-roading now that it's here. Oh, and it's... well, it's not exactly off-roading, but it is sort of rallying, even if we have lowered suspension. And it's not doing half bad. I'd say if you're doing a sort of a rallycross race that is like 50 gravel and 50 tarmac, this is probably quite good. Because it's really fast. Well, really fast is a bit of an overstatement. But it's reasonably fast on-road. And not that slow off-road either. It would definitely be faster than most rally cars on roads lowered like this. And I really like those rims. So, I think what we should do is go and look at what the community's done with this car by way of paint jobs. Okay, we've got some Nismo paint jobs. Retro rally, camo. Nothing particularly good yet. I do like that. The white Nismo paint. But I think that's it. There isn't anything else that nice. Right, now. I do like this just with a black paint job. Also remember, this is filmed just an hour and a quarter after the cars actually come out, so don't expect much to be out for a while. So, final verdict. I mean, you're never going to convince me a Celica isn't better. But I really like this. I don't know if that's just because I'm biased, because I love Japanese boxes in general. But it feels nice to drive. It's very capable of handling the off-road, even if it lost every single rally event. Well, it didn't lose, it just never won. So, on that note, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and or subscribe to the channel. We won't be checking out the other car that comes out this week, because I don't actually, firstly, I don't know what it is. Secondly, I have absolutely no interest in it. Because it's a Peugeot. I suppose it's an old Peugeot, so it's going to be quite good, but I just can't get myself to be interested in a Peugeot when this is the other car we got. There's no way that Peugeot's better than this. Well, see you in another video.